Johnny's Bar and Grill, Mexican and American cuisine with daily and weekly specials, juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, and more. 1519 West Highway 150 in Lincolnton.
Time for our look at local sports here on WHKY News. I'm Jason Savage. We start with high school volleyball action from last night. Just a handful of games from the Hickory Metro. In the Western Highlands 1A 2A conference last night, Drawn fell to Rosman 3-0, getting swept in that contest. In the Mountain Foothills 7-2A conference, it was Patton defeating East Rutherford in 4 sets, 3-1. And in the lone high school boys soccer game from last night, a Catawba Valley Athletic 2A conference matchup that saw Newton Conover defeat West Caldwell by the final of 5-1. St. Stephen's grad Kelsey Plumley had 8 kills and a .389 hitting percentage as the Caldwell Community College volleyball team defeated Central Carolina Community College, sweeping them 3-0 on the road yesterday. She also had 3 block assists as well. The Cobras improved to 19-3 overall, 8-1 in Region 10 Division III matchups. They'll be back in action tomorrow for a tri-match with Pitt Community College and USC Salkehatchie. That will start at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning when they'll play both of those squads through the course of the day. In a battle of the 2 remaining unbeaten teams in the Sun Belt Conference's East Division, Appalachian State women's soccer fell on the road to James Madison 3-0 yesterday. App was held to just 1 shot in the contest. That came from Hickory High grad Izzy Wood. Appalachian returns to Boone on Sunday for a matchup with Arkansas State. Kickoff is set for 12 noon Sunday. That match will be broadcast on ESPN+. That contest is a makeup game from September 29th, which was postponed due to Hurricane Helene. And Appalachian State will host Georgia State for its October 26th football game as scheduled with a 1 o'clock kickoff at Kid Brewer Stadium. Now the game, which sold out of tickets back in August, will be streamed live on ESPN+. Now this will be the Mountaineers' first home football game since the effects of Hurricane Helene impacted the high country community and western North Carolina region nearly 3 weeks ago. Now each of Appalachian State's final 3 home football games of the season will be played at Kid Brewer Stadium on their originally scheduled dates. October 26th is their next one, a week from tomorrow, November 2nd, and November 23rd. Now, Appalachian State homecoming events that was scheduled for this week have been postponed. That will be held now on November 23rd. There had been talks that, based on situations in Boone, that maybe it would not have been the best to play at Kid Brewer Stadium. They'd actually been talking with Wake Forest and even UNC Charlotte to maybe play the remainder of their home games at those locations, but thankfully things have worked out where they will play the remainder of their home football season at home in Kid Brewer Stadium. It's going to be an emotional Saturday a week from now when they return home at Kid Brewer Stadium. And finally, we talk about NASCAR. The NASCAR playoffs beginning the 3rd round of the NASCAR playoffs. 3 races coming up, and we only have 8 drivers remaining. Kyle Larson leading the way, followed by Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, and William Byron are your top 4. The bubble is what's next. Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, and Joey Logano, who is in as a result of what happened with Alex Bowman and the late post-race inspection situation there. So tomorrow, or Sunday I should say, we'll begin round 3 of the playoffs. The South Point 400, you'll hear that on WHKY Radio Sunday afternoon at 1:30, live from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, as we have 4 races left in the NASCAR Cup season. As always, you can find much more when you visit our website, not just today, but throughout the weekend, WHKY.com.